We will write our own AI tools with MCP server on an ASP.NET Core website. We will also write an MCP server and two simple tools we'll write, one to find the cube, the other the square, not the root. And we'll do it with the ASP.NET Core website. We'll also discover the tools with GitHub Copilot in agent mode, and we will also explain how programmatic discovery and execution with OpenAI and these tools can be done. So we have created a ASP.NET Core website that already includes, I'll give the code in the description below, the GitHub link will be given. First of all, install these packages. These packages are installed, and then we have using create builder. So this is the more important part, add MCP server with HTTP transport. So it will connect to the link on which this site will open, and with tools from assembly, it means that the tools will be written in the current assembly. Then we have the usual builder.build. So this is the part that you will see, and then HTTPS localhost. It is here that the ASP.NET Core website part has been done. So only this is the code that you will, and now the tools are written at the end of the file. So you will write the tool with MCP server tool type attribute. Class can be any class, any name you can give, it doesn't matter, but the function should be marked with MCP server tool. And make square, we have given just a simple function called make square so that things they become simple. And we have also added a function called make cube. This gives the cube of a number. So these are two AI simple tools that we have done so that we are able to explain the concept. Let us now we'll do one thing, compile it first, build solution, and once it is built, we will open the bin folder, and from the bin folder we'll run this website. Program.exe file can be found there, and the ASP.NET Core website has started running on localhost 5001. We'll take note of this and we'll use it later on. So let's close this solution project, and we will now open the client project. Both of these I'll give in the description below. Open the MCP client, and this too is a simple program. We will first of all learn the use through GitHub Copilot. Go to the settings of GitHub, and there you should ensure that enable MCP server agent mode. These are all tick marked. These you will have to tick mark first. By default they are not tick marked. And then you will come to your GitHub Copilot chat. Here, before that, there is one more important thing that has to be done. You will have to add a file called .mcp.json. It starts with a dot. And here you have to write this simple code. This simple JSON servers my MCP, any name you can give, type should be HTTP, and the URL the same URL where your site is listening. So wherever the site is there, this will discover the tools from there automatically. Now it is running on localhost, and here your tools will already be discovered. My MCP, the same name, make cube, make square, both the tools are already discovered. And now let's give a very complicated command. Find the cube of, you see, I'm not giving a straight command, I'm giving a complicated command of the square of 5. This means that ChatGPT will discover the tools and then it will automatically decide in which sequence they have to be called. So this is the most important part. Your MCP server has provided the correct answer. So this is the basic crux here. The tools are automatically discovered. The tools are automatically discovered. This is the most important part. This is very different from your web API where you have to know the names of the web API. Here all will be automatically done. Let's have a look at the code if this has to be done programmatically. So first of all, I have shown through Github. Now I'll through Copilot. Now I'll show them how to do programmatically. Add this package. So go to package manager, install package, model context protocol. You will have to see the correct version from the website, but right now I'm using pre-release so that it uses whatever is available right now because it is continuously under development. So once you have, then client transport, the properties have to be given as, give any name, IMCP client, then create async. The code you can see, it doesn't matter what it is. Basically you will have to make sense out of the code. List tools, it will first of all list the tools for us. And if no tool is found, it will say no tools found, quitting. And we are going to call the first tool because this is not very intelligent. We'll have to give the name of the tool. So we are giving the first tool to be called. And after that I'll show how you can actually use OpenAI to make a very intelligent call. But right now let us see what our local program has done. Connected to server, make cube, it found make cube and make square, calling the first tool, and the response is 7 to 9. We gave 9 as the argument. But now the question is how to go with your standard. So here I have given a link. I'll open it in a moment. This link I'll open, it's given in the description also. So let's copy it and open in Chrome. Here they have given examples. This is the official repository of Microsoft for MCP server. This is the official repository. They have given a few samples, so I'll just quick start because I don't have the keys for OpenAI and Anthropic. I don't have the keys, so I can't demonstrate that part, but I can show you the code. So the code is like this, that you have to use the Anthropic client. The key has to be used here and the model ID and all the tools are shown, are added through this tools property. So it will again make a very smart decision on which tool to be called. So this is a very practical thing that I'm showing to you. This is a very practical thing that I'm showing to you. Get streaming response async. It will bring the response in the text format which can then be displayed on the console. This is the example I gave with Anthropic, and now there is a similar example that's given with OpenAI also. So you can learn everything on your own also. So you can see OpenAI client with the OpenAI key. I don't have that key because it's a very costly process and also very I don't regularly use AI, so I haven't even created any account there also. So this is very simple code rather. Then OpenAI client and the get streaming response async and all the tools that have to be used are given in the list, you can see. So this is how the whole story can be easily done.